am in my studio tonight, and I have a quick tip Tuesday for you. I highly recommend a notebook for you to write down all your creative thoughts, quotes, things that you want to accomplish in your life, whether it be a journal, which I keep, and that's more permanent, but I keep it with me all the time. It's got a well-worn back because last summer it traveled with me in my four-wheeler. I have a basket on my four-wheeler and it traveled with me. But my tip for you on this Tuesday, and suddenly you know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. I am a very firm believer in being creative and letting our thoughts out. And I just finished a quote retreat that inspired me to no end. But this is a place where I keep all my notes. I utilize something called EQ7, and now there's an EQ8. It stands for Electric Quilt. It's a software program where you can design and draw and print out measurements and yardage requirements for your quilts. These are all the quilts I have stuck up in my mind, in my head. Lots of pages and pages and pages. This is just a brain dump page. Video ideas for future YouTube videos, block ideas. Back in here I have pictures of ideas in my head, but yet I know these are copyrighted, but something that I want to create and alter just a little bit. Just lots of places for notes and lots of pictures of my quilts that are stuck up in my head that I have to get down on paper. This is in 3 parts, this notebook. The first part is just lined paper. It's just plain lined paper. The second part is graph paper. And here I just doodle. I draw some blocks. If I see something in nature or geometrically in a store, or it could be anywhere, on a flower. From a distance, there's amazing things that you see from a distance. If I'm in a museum and I see something that I think could make an awesome quilt block, I quickly grab my Create notebook and I jot it down. So there's lots of graph paper in this one. And then the last section, they're divided by these really nice black plastic tabbed dividers, is just plain paper. This is where I draw. I'm not a big drawer. I'm not a big artist. Although my friends say I'm an artist in my own way, in my own measure. But this is where my granddaughter actually has gotten to this notebook previously, so I can't rip these pages out. But it's where I draw quilting designs, quilting motifs. A long arm quilter tends to draw a lot of freehand on quilts, and you can't erase it without picking it apart. So if I see something that's continuous, if you think about it, I can stop and start my thread. It just takes a lot longer to get a quilt done. So it has to be a continuous L's and E's, or a flower, or continuous around squares, like a continuous curve. Anyway, if I have that kind of an idea, I jot it down in the plain paper section. It's got a little place for my pencil and this rubber band holder to keep it shut. A Create notebook. It's a good thing.